But long story short, this did not last long. I probably was on this diet for I would say 1 to 2 days, because honestly, I've tried so many diets that this probably is going to have to be a part 1, part 2 situation, because I have tried several of them. Hey everybody, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. I am a registered ER nurse, self-taught chef, and foodie. In today's video, I will be sharing with you guys my experience with different diets that I have tried that just simply didn't work for me. I thought that this video would be a fun video to do, just basically taking a trip down memory lane and sharing with you guys some of the extent that I have went to trying to lose weight. And I would like to just do a quick disclaimer, basically saying that none of these diets that I'm mentioning are something that I recommend. It would be very good for you to speak with your provider, your nurse practitioner, or whoever you go to in your healthcare to decide what would be a diet that would be beneficial to you. On this channel, I like to share things that work for me. I like to share my journey with you guys. I thought this video would be fun to do, and definitely because I have tried some crazy diets, and seeing where I am now and looking back on everything that I've tried, it's like, what was I thinking? A lot of these diets are popular diets, which is why I have tried them. So I'm just going to say, before I get into this, if you have tried this diet, or your cousin or your coworker or your daughter or your sister, whoever has tried this diet, sis, I'm not coming for you. I'm not coming for you. I'm not saying that it don't work. I'm not saying that it's the worst diet on the block. All I'm saying is, this is my journey. It did not work for me. I didn't like that diet. I didn't prefer it. And I'm on to something different that's working for me. Many of you know, who have been watching my channel from the beginning, I started off 230 pounds and I lost over 50 pounds, and I'm still going on my journey. I'm not on any particular diet. It's basically a lifestyle journey. I will link the video below where I tell you some of the things of how I achieved that goal, if you're not familiar with it, so you can go back and refer to that video. But let's get into this. So let's see, I have my notes here because I had to write down, y'all, and the list was very extensive. Okay, I was writing down like anyone that I can remember that I've done, because listen, on a serious note, when you're trying to lose weight, you're willing to try anything. So it's not funny, but me looking back on it, I'm able to laugh at myself, just basically like, girl, you crazy. You really thought you really thought you was gonna do that. So which diet do we want to do first? So let's get this thing started. Diet number 1 that I have tried that did not work for me was the baby food diet. You heard me right, the baby food diet. So with the baby food diet, you basically eat just about 14 jars of baby food, and you can replace 2 meals with that, and then 1 meal can be an adult meal. Because back then, I didn't even research this. Somebody told me, you should do the baby food diet. You basically just eat baby food, and then you're gonna lose weight because you're eating baby food. The baby food diet is a low-calorie diet because the proportions are baby size. Most jars have no more than 100 calories. The only thing that you can drink is water, tea, and coffee. Now, there's different variations of this diet. when this diet was presented to me when I was younger, just by watching so many different videos and seeing people results, I wasn't thinking about like, oh, let me see if it's okay with my doctor. Oh, let me make sure I'm not starving myself. It was before I knew all the things that I know now about nutrition and what's good for your body and what's not good for your body. It was just me being in a desperate state of wanting to lose weight so bad that I was going to a teenager, going into becoming a young adult, I was going to consume baby food. 50 calories. So 0 fat, 30 milligrams sodium, 12 grams of carbs. So I was gonna have one of these. And then what's this one? Oh, this is apple. Basically, I can read all of that, but what was I thinking? I was going to sit up here and eat baby food. Now, don't get me wrong. My niece, I have a little niece. I have some cousins. And when I tell y'all, I have eaten baby food just to get them to eat baby food. I have ate like some baby food snacks, like the little puffs that melt in your mouth that they give like little toddlers or like little babies, like just finger foods or whatever. I have eaten those, but it was not for a diet. It was just like, because I'm hungry and you the only one with snacks, so I'm gonna eat these little puffs. But long story short, this did not last long. I probably was on this diet for 1 to 2 days, because no ma'am, that is disgusting. That is disgusting. Now, I think maybe with the apple, it's a little bit better, but unseasoned carrots mixed in persuade, just a texture. And how long? And once again, this goes back to different diets. Is this something that you're going to be able to do for a long period of time? I was not about to go my whole life eating baby food. I wasn't gonna even go 2 weeks, a week, let alone a month. The thing about losing weight is like, you can lose the weight all day long. You can starve yourself to a point where, the scale is going down, but also you're putting your body at so much risk for developing other problems. The only problem you trying to get rid of is your excess weight. But then you putting this in your body. That's it. You're not giving your body nothing else. You putting baby food for your adult body. Y'all, I'm being serious. Like, I really did consider this one. I tried to do it. Then I think when I was trying to do it, like, baby food was 50 cents. So I was like, oh, this is an affordable diet too. Like, I can get carrots, sweet peas, bananas, strawberry and banana, 50 cents a jar. Y'all, this ain't it. I'm cool with applesauce, but baby food diet? Come on. I'm just curious to know what this tastes like now. Actually, this is basically like applesauce, so this one's not bad. I don't go get baby food applesauce, but I still eat applesauce as a snack. But y'all, 10 out of 10, do not recommend. Let's get into the second diet. So the second diet is a very popular diet. So this diet is called the Master Cleanse, aka the lemonade diet. Some people call it the Beyonce diet. I did not look like Beyonce when I was done with it. For one, I didn't even go all the way through with it. The lemonade diet is a lemonade beverage, and I don't have the recipe all down packed because this is not something that I'm trying to promote, or it's not something that I'm doing right now. This is just me sharing with you guys that I have done this before. Y'all, I went about all of the stuff for this. This is something that I did as a college student. I went and bought all of the stuff for it. I was like, oh yeah, this sounds like a great idea. The drink does not taste like lemonade. And honestly, my experience with this, I cannot get over the taste. I tried to stick it out for a day. By the end of the day, I knew when I woke up that morning, I went to bed knowing exactly what I was gonna eat for breakfast. And my mom, she literally was laughing the whole time because she already told me, so you basically gonna starve? You gonna starve? And I'm like, yeah, Mom, because I know I can lose. I'm gonna be this many pounds by this time. And so my mom was just at the point where she let me know, like, this ain't the type of diet that you need to be doing. Why don't you go walking with me? Why don't you come eat these vegetables? Why don't you just eat healthy? Like, it's other ways that we can do this. I thought my mama didn't know, look. Thought my mama didn't know what she was talking about. I'm like, I was thinking to myself, like, look, she gonna be thinking something different when I'm snatched. When I'm sitting up here and everybody asking me, how did I get Beyonce's body?
Boy, if you don't...
She was gonna be eating them words. It was me, I was eating them. I was eating my own words because I was standing up in the kitchen, and I will not forget, my mama was cooking, and she was cooking loaded baked potatoes. I don't even know what else she was cooking. All I know is I came and stood up in the kitchen, and I got so lightheaded. And I was like, I tried to say something to my mama, and I couldn't do nothing. I was about to pass out. She ran over there with a baked potato, and I was like in the kitchen like, and that was off of one day. So if I couldn't get through one day, I can only imagine what it would have been like on day 2. Day 10, 25. It gets real out here. If you've ever completed that diet, girl, boy. And I know, like, for some people, they'll say, like, oh, this is supposed to be a quick detox. This is supposed to be this. I'm just at a point where I don't even want to waste my time doing things like this that I know, like, you do all of this work. You have all this willpower because you are restricting yourself and everything is low calorie. You're not eating and you're getting the results on the outside that you want. And then as soon as you go eat a crumb, all of your hard work crumbles. And this is the reason why I do not want to do a fad diet. The reason why I do not do them anymore. But also, just to say, I've done it before. I've done the lemonade cleanse. I've done the baby food. It did not work for me. It's not something that I can sustain for a long period of time. I cannot eat baby food for the rest of my life. I cannot be 50 eating baby food. I can't turn 30 and eating baby food. I did lose a pound or 2 after one day. I did. And if I was that, like, had that much strength, like, you know what? Mind over matter. I don't even have to have food. I can see how you can lose some weight off of that, but it won't be for long. It won't be for long, and I know that from personal experience. okay? Take those ingredients from the lemonade cleanse and make you some lemonade. It's hot outside, it's summertime. Make you some lemonade and serve it for your family. Quit playing. That's what I wish I could have said to myself. You wasting money, buying all of this water, buying all of these lemons. Do something else with them, okay? Let's get into the third diet, the military diet. Now this one is another popular diet that I actually went all the way through with. This is one of those popular diets that claims that you will lose 10 pounds off of this 3-day diet. You know they got me. 10 pounds in a week. A 3-day meal plan followed by 4 days off, and the weekly cycle is repeated again and again and again and again until you reach your goal weight. I did it for 3 days. After those 3 days, doing that 4 days that I had to eat whatever I want, I wasn't coming back to no hot dogs and ice cream. I wasn't coming back to 1 boiled egg and a piece of cheese. That's when I knew there was no way that I was gonna have 3 days of my life where I was miserable eating with this meal plan that they told me about, and then 4 days it's kind of like yo-yoing. We up, we down, we up, we down, we up, we down. The scale is down, then I'm back, is up, down, up. Over a hot dog, cheese, an egg, and tuna. After those 3 days, I did notice that I probably lost maybe like 5 pounds, 5 or 6 pounds. And this not even half. Listen, I have many more diets that I have tried. I don't want this video to be too long. All I will say is whatever diet that you choose to try, you won't know until you try it. I do not recommend any of these diets for me personally, or it wouldn't be something that I recommend for anybody else, because my whole stance on everything is whatever that you do, it should be something that you can do for the rest of your life. And the journey that I'm embarking on, the journey that I'm continuing, and just this whole journey of listening to my body and eating healthy and not restricting myself of the things that I want is paying off. I'm able to go out with some friends and eat different things that I want. I'm able to still lose weight. I'm able to have a snack here and there. I'm able to cook the foods and have a full portion of food on my plate. Which is why I'm not doing a fad diet. It's not one of those things that's going to help you lose weight long term. You can lose 5 to 10 pounds, but how are you going to maintain it? How are you going to keep that up? Are you going to keep it off, or is it going to just come back quicker than this quick diet that you tried? I feel as though any type of eating or new diet that you're trying to do or lifestyle that you're trying to have, it should be something that, for one, does not make you sick, should not make you want to faint, it should not make you want to throw up or nauseous, it shouldn't make you unhappy, tired, and sluggish. You definitely shouldn't have to restrict your calories to the point where it is not healthy for you. Eating just 1,000 calories, for me, all I know is, because everybody's body is different, 1,000 calories for me is starving myself. You do not want your body to start holding on to food, so then when you do eat food again, or you are having like a normal size plate, that next thing you know, you look down, and after completing this diet, you looking down and your stomach is like swollen and bloated, and you're like, what? But I just came off of the master cleanse. I just got done with the baby food diet. Or I just got done with the 3-day diet. Go at your own pace. Find what works for you. It's so many diets out here, and it's a dangerous thing, but it's also, it can be a good thing, because one of those diets may work for you. One of those diets you can fit into a lifestyle that you plan to have for a long period of time. But also just take into consideration that you might have to take something from this diet, take something from that diet, take something to fit you. It's not just one way of eating. It's a spectrum. I just don't want anyone that's watching my channel or, you know, watching my video to get advice to think that it's okay, or is it something that I recommend. Me personally, I do not recommend, which is why I want y'all to learn from my mistakes, okay? The fad diets are not it. All right, so that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys like this video, then definitely give it a thumbs up. Feel free to leave me a comment below, basically letting me know, how do you feel about the 3 diets that I've mentioned. Comment if you have tried these diets. What were your results? What were your experience? Let me know the craziest, in your opinion, the craziest diet that you've ever been on. And tell me what didn't work for you and why it wasn't successful. I love to hear these stories. Listen, like, we're all just in this thing trying to figure it out together. No one has unlocked the code, have a cheat code to life about knowing what is the best diet ever. Just know that that diet needs to be balanced. It needs to be a lifestyle. Do your research, but also be smart with the things that you're wanting to do. This weight can come off, and it can definitely come off with you eating a balanced meal. It takes work, it's hard, but it can be enjoyable. And if it's not enjoyable, then it's something that you shouldn't be doing. And that's my personal opinion on that. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you guys in my next video.